I don't own the rights to any of this music playing. None of it. Hey y'all, come on in my space. I'm just trying to tag some people on here. How is everybody doing today, y'all? It's Sunday. Let's see. Come on in my space, yo. We gonna talk today. Hey, Ma. Hey there. How you doing? Mom, I'm so glad you got on here today. Y'all, my mom's so funny. She called me. She said, I got the message. You doing a live? What time? So thank you, Mom, for jumping on. Thank you, Vet, for coming in. Look, y'all, I know it's Sunday, honey. I know it's football Sunday. And I know y'all trying to get y'all game time in for the football lovers out there. So I'm going to try not to hold y'all too long. Maybe an hour. Okay? But we going to talk about some things. I want some more people to try to jump on in here. Hi, Janet. Welcome, love. Let's see. We're going to see if some more people jump on in the room here. I got a little music playing in the background, y'all. If it's too loud right now, I am going to cut it down a little bit. Facebook, I don't own the rights to none of this music, so don't be trying to cut my video off and carrying on, okay? I don't own the rights to none of this music, y'all. It's for entertainment purposes only. That's it. But you know, when you come on into space, you want to have a little something going, you know. Love you too, Mom. Come on into space, y'all. Y'all can keep the football game playing in the background. I don't know who playing today, y'all. I'm not I don't keep up with the football too much other than my son games. So I don't know who playing. For the ones who are watching so far, y'all go. I have started a new YouTube channel. I just did it today. I know that. Look, I started a new YouTube channel today too. So I have 2 YouTube channels, y'all, okay? One is Sage with Love. That's my tarot and oracle card reading channel. The new one I just started today is called Natasha's Sacred Space. Natasha's Sacred Space. Y'all go on, check it out. I've only had one intro video on there, and that is the video telling you about the channel and telling you about this live that I'm doing today, right now. So y'all head over, go on ahead and subscribe, go on ahead and thumbs up. That channel is gonna be merely geared toward my life journey, y'all. I'm gonna talk about all things Tasha, spirituality, travel, lifestyle, health, food, restaurants, videos like I'm gonna do today. So y'all go over there, check it out. I'm gonna be uploading. I'm gonna try to upload as much as possible. I'm not gonna make any promises right now, y'all, because when I say I'm a super busy person, like I multitask all the time, okay? But I am definitely going to be posting some good stuff on there, okay? I'm going to be doing product reviews, like products that I love to use, some of my own products that I make that I have on my website, www.sagewithlove. So if y'all haven't checked that out as well. Let me go ahead and cut this down some. Facebook, I don't own the rights to any of this music. It is for entertainment purposes only. That is it. Let's see. All right, y'all. We got 7 in the room. Welcome. If y'all have not jumped in the comments, say hello. Say hello, y'all. Say hello. Don't be shy. Don't be like me, y'all. My sister told me today, I was talking to her. She said, I told her, I said, I was so nervous, like I was scared. When I did my live, I think it was Friday I did that live. I had did the juicing Friday, y'all. And she was like, well, honey, I couldn't tell. Y'all, look, I'm really introverted. Okay, I'm an introverted extrovert. So this is my first time, like I'm coming out of my bubble, coming out of my shell. So I'm going to be doing these lives with y'all, talking, doing some things, you know, showing y'all some of the things that I enjoy. We just going to talk. We're going to talk, okay? Let's see, y'all. Okay, we got some people coming on in. Now, for those of you who can't actually catch the live going on now, I know you'll catch it on the flip side. So I welcome y'all as well. Thank you for even clicking on the video. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate everything, y'all. So I'm going ahead. It's about, let's see, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. It's about 5:07 now. So I'm going to jump on there. I'm going to give them about 3 more minutes to let a few more people come on in the room. Come on in my space, y'all. I'm inviting y'all into my sacred space. This is my sacred space, my bubble. If y'all don't have a sacred space at home, get you a sacred space, okay? To be exact, your entire home should be your sacred space. What is your sacred space? That's your peace. It's your peace, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's where when you go walk through your door in between your walls, that is your sacred space. That's where you go for your peace. That's where you go for your joy. That's where you go and have a peace of mind. That's where you go to shut the world out. That's where you go when you don't want to be bothered with nobody. That's where you go if you don't want to answer your telephone. That's where you go if you don't want to be bothered with nothing. It's your sacred space. It's where you pray. It's where you meditate. It's where you eat and enjoy your family. You know, for your friends, the good ones, you invite them over. So your sacred space is your home, okay? It's your home. Let's see, y'all. Okay, we got people jumping in and jumping out, jumping in and jumping out. We're going to go on ahead and get started. It's 5:09, y'all. So what I wanted to do today is talk about Yoni Steaming. Okay. Some of y'all don't know what Yoni Steaming is. So I'm going to explain it and break it down to you all. Yoni is just basically means the female vagina. It is your sacred space. It is something that is supposed to be very sacred and near and dear to you. Yoni Steaming is a practice that can be done to cleanse, tone, and keep the yoni at its optimal best, basically. Some people ask the question, well, why is it necessary to engage in steaming or yoni steaming? And I say this. The female vagina is a self-cleansing organ. Under healthy conditions, it does not need help, okay? Now, the problem that we run into nowadays, you know, is that our food is not clean. We don't exercise enough. We don't eat a healthy diet most days. Now, I'm not speaking for everybody because there are a lot of people that do. I'm talking to the ones out there who don't, okay? Myself included, because I can't exclude me, honey. It's a journey. Not only that, if you're a person or a woman who has dealt with trauma, Yoni steaming is a good practice to help heal and release those issues. And that's on a spiritual level. So when I say Yoni steam, it is a sacred practice. It is something that's supposed to be done in a sacred space. And it is geared toward healing. It's geared toward releasing. It's geared toward toning and making sure that you are up to speed there in that area. Now, a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but I'm going to be very transparent today, y'all, because I think health-wise, we don't talk about these things enough, you know. So I'm going to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it today. Hey, Miss D, how are you doing? Welcome to the room. This is my space. I'm talking about Yoni steaming. This is Yoni steaming today, y'all. So for those who have just come on, Yoni steaming is a sacred practice that helps you heal, release, tone, purify your vagina. So yes, we are going to talk about that today. Now, one of the things that I do offer on my website, www.sagewithlove, are Yoni steams. I have 4 different types, and I'm going to share the 4 different types that I offer today with you. I'm also going to do a live demonstration on how you would prepare your herbs, how you would put them in your pot, and the different techniques that you can use to steam, okay? There's also some, you'll see now, there's also some steam oils out there. I'm not going to talk about those because, to be honest, I haven't used it. So I like to talk about things that I have a little bit of experience with. But that is that is a product that is offered now for you all who are interested. So the first, and I am going to do some other products as well that's helpful. Like if you do deal with vaginal issues or yoni issues, that's tried and true for me. So why do I want to talk about this, y'all? I want to talk about this, one, on a spiritual level. I want to talk about it because we as females, and if you're a male and you're on here, totally, you're welcome. You're definitely welcome. You might have a girlfriend, sister, wife, whoever at home that you all can share the information with. Definitely, if they're sitting next to you, tell them to jump on the live, join the channel. But I want to talk about it because it's something that, like, we don't talk about enough, and it's something that a lot of females suffer in silence with. You know, if you deal with a lot of vaginal issues, discharge, frequent yeast infections, inconsistent period, monthly cycles, your periods aren't regular. Or if you deal with a lot of vaginal cramping, if you deal with fibroid tumors, if you deal with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and the list goes on, y'all. Vaginal yoni steaming or vaginal steaming is totally beneficial for all of those issues. Now, depending on what the issue is, would depend on what herbal blend you would use. So, getting into the herbal blends, y'all. The first one I want to talk about is the Gentle. So it's the Gentle Yoni Steam Herb. Can y'all see it? Okay. So this blend, it has chamomile, tangerine peel, astragalus, corn silk, witch hazel, dandelion, and mugwort. So that's the Gentle blend. The Gentle blend, and when I send out my steams, I like to send out an instruction sheet because, like I said, a lot of people, some people never did it before. There are now spas you can go to that offer yoni steam. You might hear yoni steam. You might hear vaginal steam. You might hear hip bath. Those are all the same thing. They're all herbs that, you would sit on to steam, okay? But those are kind of the interchangeable, terms you might hear that refer to yoni steaming. But on my site, when I send out yoni steams, I always send out an instruction sheet for y'all. And it has the herbs that are included. It has the directions. It has the what is beneficial for that blend. And then it also tells you, it gives you a detailed instruction, step by step, how to prepare your herbs, what you need to do to get yourself prepared for that sacred steam, okay? So the Gentle blend that I offer is it's commonly used to, like, if you have problems with your cycle. It helps with your cycle. It also helps prevent, like, interim bleeding. So if you're bleeding in between your cycle, have bleeding issues there, then you would use that blend. So that's the Gentle blend. The next blend I have is the Cooling blend. So this is for my menopausal women. Menopause. If you are here and you are at that age in your life, menopause, this blend is for you. It's a cooling blend, so it helps cool the internal organ, okay? It also helps if you have night sweats. It helps with night sweats. It helps with hot flashes, vaginal dryness, vaginal itching. And very beneficial, especially if you live in, like, hot climates, like if you live in the South. So that is a cooling blend. That blend has the marshmallow root. I'm sold out of that one, y'all, so I got to get some more of that. But it would look just like this, just with cooling on it, okay? But it has marshmallow root, it has the chrysanthemum, the lily bulb, tangerine peel, motherwort, calendula, mugwort, and lavender in that blend. Okay. The third blend is the therapeutic. So that's a therapeutic blend, y'all. And it has Oregon grapefruit, calendula, thyme, nettle, and pau d'arco. Those are the herbs in that one. Now, the therapeutic one is for women to help clear out old residue. So if you have like a old, like a lot of, just discharge, like say if you have a discharge abnormally, like it's not your normal, discharge, and every woman is different, then that would help with that. It also helps clear out if you're postpartum. It helps clear out all of that old residue as well. You can also use it as a general use herbal steam as well. The last one is the disinfected steam. That one. And it has the synonyms, the saffora root, corn silk, dandelion, witch hazel, chamomile, white sage, lavender, and mugwort. So that's that one, y'all. And it is for women experiencing excess cervical mucus, infections, viruses, that may accompany it as well. It helps with reducing inflammation down there. It helps get rid of the excess mucus. It helps deodorize the yoni. And it helps kind of just give you a vaginal reset, basically. Okay. It also is very helpful in the reproductive tract. So if you're, experiencing blockages, that sort of thing is very helpful. And I also want to say, let me put the disclaimer out here too, y'all. I am not a doctor. These are things that I have found that has worked for me. Okay. These are herbal remedies. Always consult your healthcare practitioner, your doctor, anytime you start anything new, anytime you embark on any kind of herbal regimen. Always consult your provider to make sure that it's okay for you, because sometimes when you're taking chemical drugs and then you mix herbal remedies with it, sometimes they don't mesh together. And then sometimes you could also have an allergy. So always talk to your healthcare practitioner before you start any kind of new regimen, herbal regimen, because I am not a doctor. I'm just merely sharing my experiences, things that I offer, and things that may help you spiritually and on an herbal level. But check with your doctor, okay? Just want to put that out there. All right. So those are the different blends that I offer, and they are good, y'all. Now, how often should you steam? I would say if you're just steaming, to clear out old residue, you don't have anything major going on, you just want to refresh, or if you just want to, you're working on releasing traumatic events that is being held in that area, monthly is good. Every 30 days is good. For women who still have your cycles, after your cycle, perfect, because it's gonna, just refresh you, for the month. If you have issues, you are suffering with chronic discharge, you have chronic yeast infections, you have chronic bacterial vaginoses, you suffer with fibroid tumors and you're trying to shrink those, then every 2 weeks, sometimes once a week is helpful until your issue is resolved, or you're starting to see the results, the results that you're looking for. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to show you how I prepare my space when I do mine. But first, I'm going to show you how I prepare the herbs. Okay. Now, before I get into preparing the herbs and all that, I do want to also tell you all about a few products that is beneficial, because I know every woman is not going to steam. I'm just going to be realistic. I already know that, it's good to have the information in case you need it, but I also know that this is not something that everybody is going to do or going to engage in. However, if you are a woman and you do suffer with chronic yeast infections, chronic bacterial vaginoses, there are a couple of products that I highly, actually, it's 3 I'm going to show you today that I highly recommend that could be beneficial for you. Everybody is different. You have to try to see, it's kind of trial and error, try to see what works for you. But I'm going to show you 3 that I do like, but I'm also going to share with you 3 other products that I like. That would be a panty liner, a pad, and a wipe. When you go to the bathroom, you wipe after you use it. Okay? So I'm going to go over those 2. So to get started with the products, if you don't want to steam, you don't want to Yoni steam, y'all. These are 3 products. If you are a female and you suffer with chronic yeast infections, or not even chronic, but when you just need something, when you have a yeast infection, you don't want to go to the doctor. Or if you have bacterial vaginoses and you don't want to take the antibiotics, those antibiotics, you don't want to take antibiotics for you, especially if you suffer with frequent or chronic bacterial vaginosis. You don't want to be taking antibiotics every time, because those antibiotics, your system get immune to it, and then you have to think about the other side effects too. Not telling you not to, but if you don't want to, these are just options for you. The first one that I really like, I'm going to talk about, and I'll tell you where you can find these products too, y'all. Now, I'm not getting paid for any of this, y'all. This is not an advertisement for anything. I'm just showing you what I've used that's been tried and true for me, and it may be helpful for you, okay? All right. So the first one I'm going to show y'all is called PhD, okay? pH, okay. Everybody's vagina has a pH level. What happens when that pH level get thrown off? Y'all know. Y'all know, right? If there's a female on here that don't know what happened when the pH get thrown off, please let me know. Because when that pH get thrown off, you gonna smell some type of way. You gonna feel some type of way. You might even want to cut it off and throw it in the trash when that pH get off down there, okay? So, PhD, y'all, is merely boric acid in a tab that you can insert, okay? Boric acid, vaginal suppositories. These can be ordered off of Amazon. That's where I found them. Amazon. They are excellent. This is very good if you have bacterial vaginosis. Very good. Even kills yeast. Boric acid kills yeast and bacterial vaginosis. Okay? Yes, man, it's a problem. Honey, let me tell you. Look. Y'all a little quiet tonight, I understand, because this is a touchy subject, honey. But I got to talk about this thing, because as queens walking around here, your hygiene, I don't care what size you are, okay? I don't care. You can be 500 pounds. You can be $120. It does not matter. It don't matter what color your skin look like. It don't matter, okay? Everybody needs to be on top of vaginal health. As females, that's something that we got to be on top of, okay? There's no reason to walk around and not feel good. It's no reason to walk around and not smell well, okay? It's no reason not to have good vaginal health, okay? So that's why I'm talking about this thing, because a lot of females don't want to talk about it. So, baby, I'm it, y'all, baby. I'm going to talk about it with you, okay? You ain't got to walk around stink. You don't have to walk around with your behind itching. You don't have to walk around and be scared to go somewhere because you scared, you're just not up to par. So these are things that you can use. Yoni Steaming. PhD is one. Like I said, yeast, bacterial vaginosis. If for females, if y'all have bacterial vaginosis, a telltale sign of bacterial vaginosis is you're fishy. It's simple as that. You're fishy. When you take, I don't care how much you wash, I don't care what you do, you're gonna be fishy. So if you carry that odor, no, and you've washed and washed and washed and you can't get rid of it, you carry it, you have bacterial vaginosis. You don't even have to go to the doctor. You have bacterial vaginosis. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you what's going on. Now, if you've treated yourself for bacterial vaginosis, you've steamed, you've used PhD, the next product I'm going to talk about is by Vitanica, Yeast Arrest. This is also good for bacterial vaginosis as well. This product can be found at Whole Foods. It can be found on Amazon. I have seen it in some Targets as well. Great product. It is a suppository. It comes in an aluminum foil pack, individually wrapped, okay? Great product. And I'm going to open them up too and let y'all see. But it's no reason why you have to walk around and not feel well there, okay? It's so many products, it's so many techniques that you can use at home to keep yourself refreshed. So do those things, y'all, okay? I know y'all don't want to talk about it. Ain't nobody gonna jump on here and say, yeah, Tasha, and that's fine. You don't have to. That's your business, okay? That's your business. It ain't nobody business but yours. Just, if you got that going on, though, we're going to take care of that thing. The next product is called Honey Pot. It's by Honey Pot. Y'all, I love Honey Pot products. Absolutely love them. It is boric acid with a mixture of herbs. Great for yeast. Great for bacterial vaginosis, okay? Helps with the discharge. Some of the herbs in here, y'all, is of course it has boric acid. It has vitamin E. It has cacao seed butter, millia seed, neem oil, melaleuca, tea tree leaf oil, malva or mallow extract, fenugreek seed extract, acai, garlic. So it has some good stuff in here, y'all. Very, very good. Highly recommend this product by Honey Pot, okay? So those are the 3 products you can try if you do not. This is if you do not care to Yoni steam, because everybody just don't want to go through the ritual, of doing that. But these are some things that you can try at home that's very helpful. You can also buy the over-the-counter, like if you're suffering with yeast infections and stuff like that, you can also buy the over-the-counter yeast infection type deal. But a lot of times it's not always just yeast, y'all. So I like these products because they take care of both. They take care of yeast and the bacterial vaginosis. So it's going to kill the yeast and it's going to get rid of that smell, okay, that bacterial vaginosis bring. Now, why do some women get these problems, y'all? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Now, what you do is your business. I don't tell nobody what to do because we had that thing called what? Free will. Free will, y'all. We do what we want to do, okay? I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I ain't tell you nothing. I'm just here to give you some products that's going to help you now. But why do we get some of these issues, y'all? Why do we suffer with yeast and bacterial vaginoses and fibroids and polycystic ovarian syndromes and why do we get some of these things? Some of it is being promiscuous. I'm just going to go on ahead and throw that out there first because that is a cause of it, y'all. What is promiscuous? That means you have a lot of sexual partners. Now, is that good? In my opinion, no. But to each his own. I'm not here to tell you what to do, Now, what may help you with some of those problems if you are living that lifestyle, stop. That'll help you a great deal, However, if you don't want to stop, depending on whatever, and like I said, I ain't here to judge nobody. You don't want to stop. you might want to engage in some of these practices, okay? Yoni Steaming, just to keep your vaginal health up to par. What are some of the other reasons? Health-wise, diabetes, y'all. Diabetes. Believe it or not, if you are female and you suffer with diabetes and you have problems with chronic yeast infections, that's kind of, it goes with the territory, believe it or not. Why? Yeast like sugar. Yeast like sugar, y'all. So if you have a high sugar diet, not only that, if you aren't diabetic, but you consume a lot of sugar, you may suffer with a lot of yeast, you know. So steaming, all of that, like, it is a great practice, you know. Not drinking enough water. And you know, look, y'all know, we don't drink enough water. We don't eat enough vegetables, okay? So if you do, your diet plays a huge role in your vaginal health, believe it or not. Health conditions play a huge role in your vaginal conditions, believe it or not. The certain foods that you consume, right, Khalida? Food. Certain foods that you consume play a huge role in your vaginal health, believe it or not, y'all. It's crazy, like it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So that's why I say it's very important for us to, one, get in tune with our bodies. And like I said, you can be $120 or you could be 500 pounds, y'all. It don't matter. It doesn't mean that you have to suffer in silence. It doesn't mean that, you know, you have to walk around and not smell well and not feel well in general, because there are things that you can do to make you feel better, okay? When you feel better, hey, look, you want to look better, you want to do more things, like it's a lifestyle. So that's why I wanted to basically share these some of these products with you and some of these techniques, y'all, because we as females, like, we don't have to suffer in silence. And having vaginal issues, that is something that people suffer in silence with. You know, you don't want to have sex with your partner. You don't want to go anywhere. You know, your husband, your boyfriend may be mad at you because they want to engage and you don't want to engage. And it's because you don't feel well. So that's why I'm putting it out there, y'all. It's so many things that you can do to get yourself up to par, feel good, so that, you know, your vagina is moving at its optimal level. One other thing I want to talk about, y'all, before we start this demonstration here, I'm going to show you 3 last products, and then I'm going to go into how to prepare your herbs for your yoni steam. One other thing I want to talk about, and a lot of people don't think about this. If you suffer with vaginal issues, and it could be yeast, it could be BV, it could be endometriosis, it could be polycystic ovarian syndrome, it could be adenomyosis, it could be fibroid tumors. The female vagina is an organ that releases. So it's an eliminatory organ. It eliminates. Hence the reason why you have a cycle monthly. It eliminates. It releases. So if you are a female and you have been raped, you have been in an abusive relationship, and abuse can come in many forms, y'all, okay? Many forms. If you have had trauma to that area, that yoni, that vagina holds all of that. Now that's on a spiritual level. It holds it. Until you embark on your journey of healing. Hence, let me just say this. So if you have been through any of those events in your life, and if you have, I send you so much peace, light, and love and healing, because it's a journey to get to your healing when you've been through that, okay? But if you've gone through those issues and you have not found your healing, and you are suffering, your yoni is suffering there, I can almost put money on it. When you heal and you release, you'll feel much better. Okay? So remember that, y'all. The yoni holds a lot of energy there. It is a sacred, when I say it is a sacred space, a lot of us don't learn that until later in life, after we've gone through so much as women. I mean, so when I say so much, y'all, so much. And we have held on to so much, and we haven't healed. This thing here, it takes a huge hit. It takes a huge hit. You know, if you're suffering with infertility, you know, you're unable to get pregnant, and you've gone through a traumatic event in your life, please, 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 it's time to get yourself to a point to where you can work on finding the healing from it. That may be the one thing that's holding you back. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that's the law, y'all, but I'm just giving it to you. I have to tell it to you on a personal and on a spiritual level. Okay. That's another reason why you may be suffering with those conditions down there. Okay. So 3 other products, y'all, I want to talk about. One is the pad. So if you're still having a cycle, or even after you do your Yoni Steam, y'all, I love to put one of these, line my underwear with one of these when I finish my Yoni Steam. Y'all, when I say I love Honey Pot, if y'all looking at me, honey, let me tell you something, okay? Because y'all the truth, I'm going to tell you. And if I'm not mistaken, Honey Pot is black owned. Baby, they know. You know, sometimes we have to find our own truth, honey, okay? What work for us? Tell you right now. Look, Honey Pot, Target. That's why I get mine at Target. But, of course, you can order it online. Amazon has it. But, y'all, these are pads, okay? So after you Yoni Steam, it's good to line your underwear, because you're going to, like I said, the vagina is an eliminatory organ. It eliminates, it releases. So after you steam, or even if you're using your products, you need to line your underwear. You don't want to be walking around with no messed up underwear, y'all. Come on now. What your mama told you. Everybody mama done told them. Your mama done told you, girl, you better always have some clean drawers on. You never know what's going to happen. So, okay, Honey Pot pads. It's lined with mint, lavender, and aloe. And it has a cooling sensation. So, like, when you put it on, it gives you, like, that cooling sensation. Like, you know. Feels good, y'all. Honey Pot is the truth, okay? Get you some Honey Pot in your life. Target, get you some Honey Pot in your life, honey. If you don't want to go to the store, baby, order it online. Okay? So, these are the pads. Now, they also have panty liners as well. They have tampons. So, all of your feminine hygiene items that you need, Honey Pot, honey. Look, don't sleep on Honey Pot, okay? Get you some honey in your life. Baby, that honey be sweet. You know honey sweet, baby. Don't you put it in your tea? I put it in my tea. A couple teaspoons, okay? All right, look. The next one, y'all, I like these. And I have a subscription with Grove Collaborative. And so monthly, like you can order like all of your, like if you're into organic and sustainable cleaning products, healthcare products, that sort of thing. Great subscription to have. Grove Collaborative. I do like a monthly, shipment with them every month. Get my household products, cause honey, I try to use this much. We gotta get away from all these chemicals, y'all. Look, these chemicals ain't good for us. They're not good for us. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just only giving a recommendation. If and these are organic. They don't have all those chemicals and stuff in there. Your cotton, They spray just like they spray your fruits and vegetables you consume. You put in your mouth. Just like they be spraying them with all them chemicals and stuff. You know they spraying that cotton with that stuff too, right? And you got to put it on your bottom down there. No, ma'am. No, thank you. So what Tasha do? This is what Tasha do now. Now I'm telling y'all what to do because that's your business. But what my business is, I'm going to put some on my bottom that is tried and true, okay? It ain't all got all them chemicals and stuff in there. Honey pot, they don't do that. I also like Nature Care for panty liners. So when I don't get honey pot, if this come in on my shipment, I order those too. Panty liners, great. And I also like their wipes. Organic rose, calendula, chamomile, for freshness. So it doesn't have all the chemicals and stuff in there like your standard wipes you get in the store. So these come in my shipment monthly. Nature Care, I keep these in all my bathrooms because, honey, look, let me tell y'all something. Now, this is my business. It's your business what you do. But if you go into that bathroom and you doing number 2 and even number 1, y'all, but definitely number 2, baby, if you don't slide a wet wipe through there, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. You better slide a wet wipe through there. That tissue ain't gonna get it. And I'm a big girl, so baby, I can't be playing around up in the bathroom, honey. Look, you ain't gonna catch Tasha slipping, baby. We don't roll like that over here. But y'all, that's your business. Like I said, this is my business. I'm just sharing a little bit of my business with you that could possibly help you. But anyway, so those are the 3 products that I like. The 3 hygiene, and then your products, if you're suffering with the yeast infection or the bacterial vaginosis. Tried and true. I really, really like them. They work for me. Any one of those 3 products are excellent. Okay. Now the number 1 product that I do recommend y'all is steaming once a month. Like I said, if you ain't got issues going on, once a month. And not only that, like when you prepare your space, it's like it's a release, y'all. Like you set your intention, light your candles. That's a time where you can sage. I always sage and light my incense before I go, start my Yoni Steam ritual. But prepare your space. Okay, cut those lights down. Or if you're going to read, because some people read like when they're steaming. Some people like to listen to meditation music. Some people just like it to be totally quiet. It's just whatever's on your spirit that day during that time. Like, just do that. But prepare your space and set your intention. If you have been through like a lot of trauma and you're trying to release those traumatic moments, events, then you want to set your intention as that. You know what I'm saying? So set your intention for why you're steaming, if it's just for a monthly cleanse, that's your intention. You know what I'm saying? So set your intention before you begin. And I'm going to go over all of that when we go into my sacred space, okay? So I'm going to head over to the kitchen and we're going to get started with showing you how to prepare your herbs. Now, how long should you steam? I would say 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes, okay? No more than an hour, but good time frame, 30 minutes at least, okay? That's the time frame. So y'all, I'm gonna gather up production and we're gonna head over to the kitchen and then I'm gonna show y'all how to prepare these herbs, okay? All right, y'all. So hold on. And I also, y'all, I have my, I'm gonna show y'all my gown I have on. We're going to do I'm gonna show y'all we're gonna do the gentle herbs today. But y'all, I have my gown on, my steam gown. So I'm going to show y'all my steam gown I use. Now, you don't have to buy a gown. You can totally use like a large sheet, like a bed sheet to do your steam. You just need something that's going to cover the lower half of your body completely to hold the steam in, okay, when you sit on your pot or on your toilet. And I'm gonna show y'all two different, I have a pot, but you don't have to have a pot. You can definitely, y'all, production off today, aka my son. I gave him the day off, so we gonna get this thing together. All right. Can y'all see? Y'all can see the stove okay? Let me try to, I want y'all to be able to, okay, I think that's better. Okay. All right. So we have the herbs, y'all. Got the herbs. Hey, Miss Angela, how you doing, boo? I'm showing, look, we're doing a demonstration. We're at the demonstration part now for the Yoni Steam. We Yoni Steaming today. So we're going to do a demonstration on Yoni Steaming. So I just got started with the herbs. So we're going to prepare the herbs, y'all. So let me go on ahead. This is a I want to say it's a 3-quart, y'all. 3-quart pot. Now, some people like to do theirs in a crock pot. Totally fine. You can do it that way as well. But the way my pot is, I do it on top of the stove. So this is, yes, I'm glad. Good, good. I use this is a 3-quart pot, and you take about 8 cups of water. Now, I like to use purified water or spring water. I'm using purified water today, y'all. Now, the only thing I recommend if you are going to use, like your faucet water, you want to let that water boil for about 5 minutes before you put your herbs in. Now, for me, I like to go ahead and use purified water because I like to go ahead and put my herbs in the water. You're going to use a 1/4 cup of herbs. I like to go ahead and put them in my water when I turn my water on, so those herbs are soaking, and then come to the boil. But it's totally fine if you use your faucet water and you just let your water boil before you put your herbs, and you just want to cleanse that water first, okay? So I have my 8 cups of water and my 3-quart pot here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my fire on, get this thing going. Pour my water in here. So 8 cups of water, y'all. At least a 3-quart pot to boil your herbs in, okay? Get your little 1/4 cup of measurer here. Or a 1/4 cup or a handful of herbs. Now, depending on how big your hand is, okay? But remember, 1/4 cup. Because everybody's hand ain't the same size. Y'all see? So it's about a 1/4 cup. So that's all you need right there. Now, the herbs that I sell on my website, this will last you about 3 steams. About 3 steams, roughly. And they are $15 on my website. Now, if you lucky to see this video, I have put a discount code on my website, y'all. Yoni20 to give you 20% off your order. So capital Y-O-N-I, capital Y, all the rest of the letters are lowercase, capital Y, and then O-N-I 20. Yoni20, get you 20% off, honey, and get your herbs, boo. Now, if you don't want to order from my website, because look, The universe is plentiful, y'all. So I don't discriminate. If you can find them herbs local, baby, get your herbs local. If you have another website that you like to order off of and you know they sell Yoni herbs, go on and cop them, okay? But I'm just giving you another resource, okay? The universe is plentiful, so you don't necessarily have to order from me. I'm just telling you where you can get you some herbs. Just get you some herbs, okay? But if you do order from me for today until next Sunday the 10th, I am giving you all 20% off, okay? All right, y'all. So I got my herbs in my pot. So we're just going to stir, give them a quick little stir in there. And we're going to keep our eye on it. Now, like I said, I like to go in ahead and put mine down in the purified water so they can be soaking. Now, when the herbs come to a boil, we're going to let these boil for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, y'all. Okay? 5 minutes. Herbs boil. All right. So let's see, honey. People, y'all quiet today. What is going on, y'all? How y'all Sunday going? How everybody week going? It's 9 people on here. So I know, let me see, only about 3 or 4 people done said something. Jump on to say hi. How you doing? Y'all don't want to tell me hi. Let's see, one just jumped off. Hi, G. Oh my goodness, Jay! Lord, where you been at, girl? How are you doing? Y'all, that's one of my Navy sisters. Lord have mercy. Look, see, some of y'all quiet like me. Hey, sister. And look, I know, right? Miss Angela. Thank y'all for jumping on to watch me. I know a lot of people probably going to catch it on a flip, but that's okay as long as y'all get the information. I just wanted to share the information with y'all today. I know, Jay, it's been so long. So long. Tell me, thank you, sister. Tell me if y'all like the content. Like, I'm going to be doing, like, more videos like this just to put information. Because, you know, a lot of things, you know, people just don't know about it, never heard of. I'm going to tell y'all, let me tell y'all how I first learned about Yoni Steaming. And if anybody on here lives in Atlanta, y'all know about this place. It is called G-Juice. G-Juice. Sister, put in the comments. I forget. It's up. I know it's way straight up 85 North. But what is the city? G-Juice. It's like North Georgia. Let's type in the comments where G-Juice is. Y'all look at the comments. I'm trying to get my sister to put it in there. But it's G-Juice Spa. It's like right outside of Atlanta, like 80th Street, Duluth. There you go. Duluth, Georgia, y'all. That's why I first learned about Yoni Steaming. Now, they don't call it Yoni Steaming. They call it hip bath. And a lot of people, a lot of women go there just to get the hip baths, y'all. Because when I say they are tried and true, baby, they work, honey. Y'all, let me tell y'all something, honey. When you get that Yoni Steam in your life, when you get that on a regular basis, not only is it beneficial for you, but for y'all who in relationships, you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, honey, they gonna love you. They gonna love you. So try it out. I'm telling you, try that thing on out, honey. But if you in Atlanta, Duluth, they call it hip bath. You can go there and get it. Sit on them herbs, honey. They even give you the whole little gown to put around you and everything. Hold that steam in. But yes, try it out. Try it out. Let's see what they're looking like, y'all. It's heating up. It's heating up. Let me see if I can y'all see? Let me see if I can get production at right. Y'all see them? So that's what it's looking like so far. These are the Yoni Steam herbs. So they are preparing. Now, y'all, what I can do while we waiting on the herbs to get right is show y'all my gown, my steam gown. Let me back up some. So it's, y'all, I'm short. I'm a little short. I'm only 5'4". So if you tall, this gown would fit you very well. But I'm a shorty. So, but it's very long. And it's big. It's supposed to be big, y'all, because the gown is supposed to fit over your pot to hold all of the steam in, okay? So that's the reason why it's big like this. But I'm gonna step back so y'all can see. You see how big it is? Very big. So I ordered one of these because I steam on a regular basis. You know, it's a ritual for me. But like I said, you can also use a big sheet, just something big enough that's gonna wrap completely around you, so that you're holding your steam in once you sit on the pot. But I like the gown, y'all, you know, so maybe consider investing in one if it's something that you're going to do on a regular basis. I ordered mine off of Amazon. Y'all, Amazon got everything. But I ordered it off of Amazon, and I ordered my, wait a minute, y'all. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I ordered it off of Etsy. It's an Etsy shop. I have to drop it in a comment because I have to go back and look, y'all, because I don't remember. But I ordered it off of Etsy along with my steam pot. Now, some people, when they get their steam pots to make it, you know, just to keep it interesting, you can bling it out. You know, some people bling their steam pot out. They have like a whole space that they go into that has nothing but their steam pot. And, you know, kind of like your little she shed or your she room. And it has their pot, and they bling it out and just, you know, make it beautiful. Now, I haven't did that to mine. I do probably plan on doing that just to keep it interesting. But that's something that you could do totally, you know, is bling your pot out. Now, one of my friends, Tandra, she makes these pots. I don't know, Tandra, if you on here, jump in and say something. She sells herbal bath and body products too. If you on here, Tandra, drop your website. And if you have pots for sale, drop it in the comments so people can see. But she blinged hers out, you know, so you can, y'all, you can keep it interesting, honey, okay? It ain't gotta be a task. Just make it something beautiful, like beautiful, you know? Like pick a day that, set aside a time, like an hour, and I'm gonna go in this space and I'm gonna do my steaming, I'm gonna do my meditating, light your candles. If you like incense and sage, like light your incense. And get you a good book, turn you on some quiet, nice music, honey, and do the thing up in there, you know? If you need to cry, you know, sometimes you have to go in the closet, honey, if you need to cry, honey, if somebody done broke your heart, you done been through all kind of mess, trauma, baby, go in your room, your sacred space, and get that thing together. Because you know what? If you don't get that thing together, y'all, you gonna make everybody around you, every relationship you've been in, you gonna make them miserable. You don't want that. All right, y'all, the pot is boiling. So we got 5 minutes. It's 6:01, 6:06. We're going to take that thing off the water, off the heat, and we're going to pour it to transfer over to our steam pan, okay? Right, that me time. Get you some me time. You got kids, look, tell them. Let me tell y'all something. At 5 or 6 o'clock, whatever time you said, whatever time, honey. Even if you got to wake up early in the morning and do it, honey, before it get crunk and cracking, okay? Set your time. This is my time. My time. My hour. Don't come fooling with me. Don't come fooling with me. This is my time. I'm going to get that steam in. I'm going to get my meditating in. I'm going to get my prayers in. I'm going to get my intentions. I'm going to say my affirmations. Baby, whatever you do, it don't matter what religion you is, honey. It don't matter as long as you get it in. I'm telling y'all, when I say it'll make a huge difference in your life. Y'all, it took me years to get to the space I'm in now. And can't nobody take it from me. Nobody. I'm going to tell y'all something powerful. When you get in a space of where you don't need nobody, man, you ain't got to have no man. You don't need nobody. Like your faith that strong. Like you that solid in yourself. Like you ain't going to accept anything just to say you got something. Like when you get to that spot, you a bad. All right. Y'all is balling. We got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes and we going to the sacred space. All right. Now, after I show y'all that part, I'm not going to actually steam with y'all. Because it is a sacred ritual. So it's something that you do in the quietness of your own space. I'm just demonstrating on how it's done, okay? So that part I won't do with you. I'm going to let you go, okay? And I hope I haven't taken up too much of y'all time. I just wanted to jump on here and just share, you know. Just share. That's it, you know. But I hope it's helpful. That's the most important thing. I hope it's helpful. And I hope I shared some products with y'all that y'all might want to try, you know. Because like I said, a lot of women, we do suffer in silence a lot of times. And, you know, if you are in relationships, sometimes your partners don't understand, you know, what you're going through. And these are just some helpful tips and things that you can do at home. If you don't want to go to the spa now, like before I started actually selling Yoni products and doing my own steams at home, I would pay and go have them done. Baby, once a month, I was there. Okay, they knew Tasha. Tasha was there. Yep. I would do it, and it got to the point where I was spending so much money going to the spa to have it done. So I was like, you know what? Let me research this thing. Let me look into this thing here. Because if I just buy my own stuff for home, like, it's going to save me some money. So y'all think about that too. But if you want to go to the spa and get it done, definitely do that. Some people just like the spa experience. Honey, I'm one that do. Do I engage in massage therapy? Yup. I ain't going to let the money go and I ain't going to get it. Yup. Sure is. Do I like going to the spa? Yup. Tasha does. I love all of that. Okay? It's a moment. It's an experience. It's not a moment, y'all. It's an experience. So if that's not something as a woman that you do for yourself, try it. You might like it. You know? So it's 6:06. I'm going to cut my heat off, y'all. Now, you have to let these herbs cool down. You can't take it off of the heat like this and transfer it over to your steam pot like this and sit on it. It's going to burn your bottom. So let's go over some safety here. You want to let this cool. I like to let mine cool down for at least 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes, let it cool when you cut the heat off. And transfer it on over to your pot. you can go ahead and sit it down, you know, in your pot while it's cooling. But I just don't want y'all to immediately take it off of that heat like that and sit your bottom on it, because you're going to burn yourself. You don't want second and third degree burns on your butt down there. That ain't going to feel good, okay? So don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Let it cool. Let the herbs cool. Now, once they've cooled for about 10 or 15 minutes, then you can check it. How do you check it? Ease your bottom down on there and see if you can take the heat. If it's still too hot, come on back up. Simple. Come on back up. It's got to cool some more. So just be careful that you don't burn yourself, because that is a safety risk, okay? Be careful. Check your herbs, check your heat to make sure that it's not too hot before you sit down on it. Especially if you don't have a pot and you're using the sitz bath under your toilet, because it's the depth is not as deep. So you really want to let it cool a little bit longer, give it some extra time. But like I said, check it, you know, to see if you can handle the heat. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it over here. So for time's sake, and we'll go into the bathroom so you all can see how that looks, okay? And then you can just get use a little spoon. To get the rest of the herbs. So y'all see what the herbs look like when they're cooked? So just put that down in your pot. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna have to get production to see if I can get him to come in on his day off, because I need some help. So I'll be right back, y'all, okay? Production. Can I get your help for just a minute, sir? All right. Remember, you on camera, son, so. Okay, y'all, production on the way. He decided to come on in on his day off, okay? So he gonna help me out for just a minute, and then I'm gonna let him go on back on his day off. But he coming. I just need help because this gown is long, and we don't want to make no mistake. Not with this hot water. Yes, Vet, you can. Yep. You can. You can shower before. Some people shower before and after. I would recommend showering before you do it, just to cleanse your body. Now after you finish, depending on, because a lot of people sweat, because it's that steam trapped under your gown, it makes you sweat. Okay, so if you want to jump in the shower after you finish, you can do that too, you know, before you kind of rest. I do recommend after you finish, you want to rest, y'all. So don't have a lot going on when you finish, you know, your steam. You want to rest. So maybe if you want to do it at the end of the day, maybe do it at the end of it. Or pick a day you just don't have a lot going on. Like you ain't got nothing planned. You know, you can just chill, rest, relax. Because remember, after you steam, you're releasing. You're releasing, okay? So just pick a day where you can do it and you can rest after. So yes, I do recommend showering before, clean. And then once you finish, if you need to, if you've sweated a lot up under there and you need to shower again, definitely. And remember to put, you know, line your underwear once you finish, okay? You see, look at production, y'all. Say hey, boo.
Hey.
Look, it's his day off, honey. Okay. All right. Boo, I need you to take the water in the bathroom for me. Take that in the bathroom for me, cause I gotta hold this gown because it's very long. So just grab that water for me. Be careful, be very careful, cause it's hot. It's really hot. You got it? Be very careful. Okay, y'all. Production got it. So we are going into the sacred space, y'all. This is my sacred space, aka my bathroom. All right, just sit it right there on the counter for right now. Okay. Let me turn it this way, y'all, for right now. So, what I like to do, and I'll stay for just a minute, production, and then I'm gonna let you go. What I like to do, y'all, is I have a window in my bathroom, so I crack my window a little bit because I sage and cleanse my space before I get started. So I light my incense and I light my sage, and we're gonna clear the space out. And you can go ahead and start setting your intentions when you're doing this. I already have my candles burning, y'all. I keep candles in my, y'all know me, okay? Y'all know me. I burn candles, I burn incense, I burn sage, and I burn Palo Santo, okay? That's my thing. That ain't everybody's thing, and I ain't saying you got to do that. You definitely don't have to do that if you want to, but that's just how I do mine, okay? All right, so light my incense. Get your incense going. Now, I got this little cute incense holder from Walmart, y'all. It was like 94 cents. Very cute. Keep it in my bathroom, because in the morning, when I'm getting myself together, baby, I got to smell this fire. I do. You know how some people wake up and the first thing they got to do is have a cigarette? Or they got to smoke some weed? I got to burn the incense. So, that's my thing, though. Like I said, that's my business. You do whatever your business is. I don't discriminate with anybody, whatever your practice is. As long as it's helping you be a better person than you was yesterday, baby, knock yourself out. So, I light my incense, y'all. And then I have sage. Now, let's say, for instance, y'all, if y'all are working on matters of the heart or balancing your chakras, your energy fields in your body, you can do sage that, you know, has the colors of the chakra, your chakra incense. Or if you're working on love, matters of love and healing of the heart, you can do sage that has roses, you know, on it. Or you can just do regular sage. So I'm going to do the chakra sage. And this is on my website too, y'all, if you want it. Today to clear the space out. Just to demonstrate and show you all. And I should have got my tall lighter. Because depending on. So this is how you light your sage. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see. Here we go. So you light your sage, y'all. Production, if you want to sit down for a minute, you can. Or if you don't want to do sage and you want to do Palo Santo, this is Palo Santo. It's just it's aka holy wood. Holy wood to clear your space as well. So when you're going around, you just start at the beginning, y'all, okay? So you can start at your door, wherever your space is. Start at your door. And you just go around. And while you're doing this, you can set your intentions and you can pray, okay? I don't know if y'all can see this good. Set your intentions and you can pray, okay? And this is just to clear your space of any stagnant energy that's in there. Especially if you're a female and you're dealing with a lot of trauma, abuse. You got a hellraiser that live in your house. You know, you're just not in a peaceful space. And so you just want to bring some peace into that space for the moment. You can do that. Now, like I said, y'all don't have to sage and Palo Santo or burn incense or anything like that. You can definitely just do your steam and call it a day. But I'm just saying this is what I do, okay? So we have the herbs. Y'all, production done snuck away. Lord. Look, he gonna want, look, production gonna want his paycheck. And he done copped out on, but I guess he said today I'm off, y'all. So, okay, production, so he coming back. I'm gonna take this, production, I'm gonna take this off for right now. I'm gonna let you hold it. Just flip it around so they can see. Let me see. You got it? All right. All right. Production gonna do. You don't have to come in, boo. Okay. All right. So you have your candles, y'all. You have your incense. You can have your sage or your Palo Santo. What I like to do, flip my light out because you want some ambience in the room, okay, in the space, ambience. Come on over, production. Let me show them this. Okay. So y'all know when you go in the hospital, you have your baby. They give you a sitz bath sometimes to take home with you because your bottom is kind of sore. Or you may have gotten torn or ripped when you had the baby. So if y'all don't have a steam pot, you can use a sitz bath. Can they see a good, boo?
Perfectly.
Okay. So you can use a sitz bath to put your herbs in. Now, the only thing, if you are using the sitz bath and it goes under your toilet, you know, raise your toilet up. Boo, come on over so they can see. It goes in the toilet like that. And, oh, wait a minute now. This is the kind that go on top, y'all. I'm sorry. It go like that. There you go. So, you see, show the, kind of zoom in, can you, so they can see kind of the depth, how deep it is. So, y'all see it's not that deep. So, if you have one like this, just make sure that you let your herbs cool a lot longer and check it before you sit your bottom on it because you can burn yourself, okay? So just be careful if you're using this method. Now, come on over to the pot here, y'all. This is the steam pot. Now, like I said, I ordered mine off of Etsy, y'all. But it has a lid and it came with the metal steam bowl. But that bowl goes down inside of the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna take that, the herbs, and sit them down in there as such, and then close your lid. And this is your seat. This is where you sit your bottom at. So when you sit on here, your gown has to go completely over. So that's why the gown is so big, y'all. Because, y'all don't laugh at me, but these knees bad, honey. I done been in the military. But when you sit down, you want to make sure that it's completely over your pot. This traps in all the heat from your steam, okay? So if you don't have the gown and you have your sheet, just make sure that your sheet covers you completely around the pot, okay? So that's that, y'all. And all right, thank you, production. I appreciate you.
How much I get paid?
I'll let you know. All right, y'all. Go ahead, boy. Production trying to bribe me, y'all. So that's how you do your steam, okay? Now, like I said, to set your ambience, if you want to play you some soft music, I like to play meditation music when I do mine. Whatever music soothes your soul. you can do that, okay? You can definitely do that. But that is the Yoni Steam, y'all. That's it. That's it. How long did I take? I ain't take up too much of your time, did I? Does anybody have questions? Does anybody have questions? And for those who aren't catching the live and you come back to it, if you put a question in a comment, I'll try my best to answer your question. Vet, baby, you ain't the only one burning them instant honey. You better tell them about that thing, child. You better tell them how that get your house. Baby, let me tell you something. I have been told. Look, yes, Miss Angela, I'm glad I could demonstrate because a lot of people haven't done it before and they don't know what to do. So I thought this would be a very good video for y'all to finally see if you had never done a Yoni Steam or didn't know what the heck a Yoni Steam was. I thought this would be a very good video for you all to see exactly how it's done. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. But look, honey, tell them how that incense get your mood together. Let me tell you something. If I done been out of somebody done, honey, just, you know how you say honey, I done been drove today. Been drove. I come right on in this room, in my space, honey, and I get them incense going. Honey, and I get to praying and meditating, honey, and get that thing right. Baby, I'm not one to just do it on Sunday. I do it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I get it right up in here. When you come up in this house, you gonna sense peace. Ain't no hellions up in here. Ain't no hell going on up in here, baby. If it's in here, it's leaving. So, y'all, try it out. Don't knock it if you ain't never tried it. I know there's a lot of stigma. There's a lot of this and a lot of that when it comes to certain spiritual practices and spiritual things. But don't knock it if you've never tried it. It puts you in a place. I can't explain the peace that it gives you. I can't explain the space that it puts your mindset in, okay? So try it, y'all, okay? If you, like I said, if you don't want to do the steaming, try some of those products that, you know, I put out there. They're excellent. They're organic. They're safe. But before you do anything, because I know this is dealing with health and wellness, always check with your provider. Now, I don't know what your provider might tell you, especially if they, you know, don't know anything about it. But just always check with your provider, okay, before you engage in any kind of herbal remedies or, you know, therapies of that nature, okay? Check with them. All right, y'all. Yes, it works every day, vet. Miss Angela, you can do them once a month. Once a month. If you still have your cycle, do it after your cycle goes off. And you want to do it every session. Do it for at minimum 30 minutes. Steam for about 30 minutes. You can sit on your herbs for as long as an hour. It won't hurt you. And then after you finish, you know, make sure like before you begin, because it is, it's a cleansing. So go into it with a clean body so you can shower before you begin. Now, it does make you sweat. You're going to sweat down there because you're entrapping heat. Some people shower after as well. And then make sure that you line your underwear once you finish. Okay, but once a month. Now, if you have issues, if you have some vaginal issues going on, you have some chronic discharge, you suffer with the chronic yeast, the chronic bacterial vaginoses, or any kind of other ailment, fibroids or endometriosis, any kind of vaginal issue that you're actively working on, like you're just not doing maintenance, like you're actively trying to heal or trauma, then you want to do it sometimes once a week or every 2 weeks, you know. Jay, you never heard? See, I told y'all. It's a lot of people that never heard of it before. I didn't know anything about it until I started going to this spa called Giju's in Atlanta. Me and my sister used to go to that spa. That's how we heard about it. And I was amazed, honey. My sister ended up getting pregnant. But I ain't gonna tell her business though. But she, yes, it helped her. So it's very helpful, y'all. So definitely try it out. And like I said, if y'all are just jumping on here real quick, if you want to buy the herbs from my website, www.sagedwithlove.com. If you want to buy them from my website, for this week till next Sunday, the 10th, I'm giving y'all 20% off. I have already put the code on there. It's capital Y, lowercase O-N-I 20, Yoni 20% off, okay? And they're $15 on my website, so it's 20% off of $15. And if you're local, like if you can find them local, like buy them local. My purpose is just to put the information out there so you all know, because a lot of people just don't know about it. So if you can find the herbs local and you want to buy them local, definitely. If you want to support me, definitely support me. Or if you know someone else who sells them, support. I support Black business, y'all. Like the universe is plentiful. So I'm not here to take away from anybody. I'm here to spread information, spread knowledge, awareness. Because a lot of females, we suffer in silence with different ailments and nobody wants to talk about it. So y'all, I talked about it. Okay. But yeah, I definitely support other people, because especially if you're doing something positive and you're trying to help other people, like I'm all for that. Okay. You're welcome, Miss Angela. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I think I have talked y'all ear off enough. Like I said, if y'all have any other questions, you can drop it in the comments. Or you can also email me, y'all. My email address is sagedwithlove@gmail.com. And let me tell y'all this. I think I said it at the beginning, but let me tell y'all before y'all jump off. I have a second YouTube channel I just started today. I actually just started today. So there's only one video on there, and it was regarding this video I was doing on Facebook tonight. But it's called Natasha's Sacred Space. Y'all head on over there. Okay? Head on over there. Go on ahead and subscribe. And go on ahead and thumbs up. Now, there's no readings period on that page. Okay, if you all want to see the readings, the tarot oracle card readings, those are strictly on my Saged with Love YouTube channel. Okay, that's geared toward readings. This channel is geared toward lifestyle. So I'm going to be talking about practices like I did today. I'm going to be talking about travel adventures. I'm going to be talking about fashion, product reviews, food, health. I am on a lifestyle change journey, y'all. When I say I am total transformation mode right now. For my 41st birthday, I hadn't had a tattoo in years. I think since I had Chris. 14 years ago was my last tattoo, when I got his initials tattooed around my ankle. But for my 41st birthday, I got a tattoo to symbolize my transformation. And that is, if y'all can see, the butterfly. Butterfly symbolizes transformation. And it has saged on there with a heart. So that symbolizes my spiritual transformation, my life transformation, y'all. I have been on a journey, and I'm still on a journey, and it's a journey of healing. It's a journey of awareness. It's a pure awakening. Not only that, I have completely woken to my spiritual gifts, and I'm no longer afraid, to put it out there. So I challenge you all to, to do the same. A lot of times we get so caught up with what people are going to say or what people are going to think. It's your life. It's your journey. So you all do things that makes your heart sing. Do things that make you feel good. Do things that make you happy. Whatever it may be. If it's making you better than who you were yesterday when you woke up, who can judge that? It's no one's place to judge anyone. We get so caught up with judging, So live your life, y'all. Do what makes you happy every single day. If it's somebody in your space that is taken away from your peace of mind, you do know you don't have to stay there, right? Just a thought. So do what makes you happy. Do what brings peace into your life, okay? Whatever that may be. I'm not here to judge you. It's no one's place to judge you, okay? And it does not matter what religion you practice, what you believe in spiritually, okay? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes your heart sing, okay? And if it's something that you know that others don't know, don't be afraid to share it. It's a lot of things that people just don't know. It's lack of knowledge. So share what you know. It may help someone. Your story could help someone else heal. That's the reason why you went through it. Okay? It's about elevation. All right? So you all take those little nuggets and I hope it helps. I'm going to jump off of here because I have talked enough. But y'all check those pages out, okay? We're going to be talking about some things. I'm going to try to do a live maybe once a week, maybe twice if I have enough time. But I do have a pretty busy schedule. But I do want to do these things for y'all. And I love y'all. And look, if ain't nobody told you today, honey, that they love you, okay? You got a hellion up in your house and he ain't saying, boo, I love you. And your kids don't want to tell you they love you. If don't nobody want to tell you that, if ain't nobody in the house, you ain't got nobody to tell you they love you. You know what? I love you. All right? All right, y'all. I will see you later. Next time, I will let y'all keep y'all posting on what's coming next. But y'all check it out, okay? Peace, love, light, and healing.